It is I, Lord? No, it is not I. For my friend Andrew and I were the first to follow you. After John the Baptizer pointed you out to us, called you the Lamb of God. My brother John and I, along with our father Zebedee, were mending our nets. We walked by with Simon and Andrew. We threw down our nets and never returned. Now look at us. I go along with John. Jesus called Son of Thunder. What bone is your we are? Where's my thunder now? I hear a commotion, perhaps a funeral, for it's the kind of wailing and moaning that women do who are hard to mourn at the death of someone. The same loud moaning and groaning was going on that day when Jesus led John and Peter and I to the house of the dead child. There, amidst all the moaning and groaning and all the neighbors milling around, Jesus just walked in and said, "That child is only sleeping. She's not dead." And he raised her up alive and well. The wailing grows louder, and I go out into the street. I see the procession up ahead. "Who died?" I asked a passerby. "No one yet," he said. "But see those three criminals going up the hill to Golgotha? Death awaits them at the top of the hill. See that one that's laden behind and can hardly carry his cross? I think that's the guy from Galilee who's been stirring up all the trouble lately. He yells at him, 'Get up, you lazy charlatan! Get up and carry your own cross like a man.' Then I see it's Jesus. I feel a real rush of anger. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find Peter and John. We're going to rush that little citadel. We're going to tear the whole bunch, limb to limb. Jesus is regaining his strength. Then he's going to call down all the powers of heaven and save himself just like he saved others. I turn and flee in the other direction, calling, 'Peter, John!' How long I keep this up, I don't know. But suddenly I realize it's nearly dark. My lips are parched, my throat's dry, my voice is nearly gone. I can't believe the day is nearly over. Then I see three soldiers passing by. 'What is it?' I ask them. The first one says, 'Oh, maybe a storm.' And the second says, 'You'd better get home before you're caught.' But then I say, 'What about Jesus?' The third one says, 'Oh, he's probably dead by now. You'd better get home.' He says, 'Wait a minute, aren't you one?' Before he can even finish the sentence, I'm fleeing down in the other street. I keep calling my companions, 'Peter, John.' But my shouts just gradually dissolve into tears and sobs. We three, Peter, John, and I, we were often with Jesus when he went to special places. Well, it was we three who went with him up on the mountain that day. While he was up on the mountain praying, his face shone like the sun. His clothes were dazzling white, whiter than anything I'd ever seen. And it was Peter who spoke. 'Master, it's good to be here with you. Let's build 3 monuments. One to you, one to Elijah, one to Moses.' Even as Peter was speaking, this cloud came over, covered us with a shadow, and then this mist came down. We were just kind of enveloped in the mist. We were getting scared. Then suddenly, this voice spoke out of the heavens. 'This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him.' Jesus turned and touched us, for we'd all fallen on the ground. It was also we three who went with Jesus deeper into the garden that night. It was we three who heard him ask God to take this cup from him. But it was also we three who heard him surrender to God's will. God's will. Surely it was God's will for him to come to earth and to save us and to deliver us, but not to die. Jesus has had plenty of tormentors, that's for sure. But we've always managed to protect him. That is, until now. I begin to really feel agony when I realize what I've done, what I've failed to do. Someone's trying to quiet me as I wail, Jesus is dead, Jesus is dead. I look into the gloom and I see somebody I think I recognize. Young James, I ask. He replies, it is I. No, no, I cry. It is I. It is I.